Okay, this is advice on how to prepare for the upcoming assessment on the urban geography topic. There's two main resources you want to look at, the website and the checklist, which are on the Google Classroom. Let's just have a look at the checklist. What topic areas are you likely to be assessed on? Well, when you open up the checklists, you first of all want to navigate to the human environment section and scroll down till you get to urban. Now, the main focuses of this assessment are that you are going to have to be able to think about these key areas I'm just about to identify. So, what are the changes in the CBD and what problems exist and how are they being managed or solved? And there's an assignment or two in the Google Classroom focused on that. And you also want to be able to do the inner city area. Now, those are two very different areas of Glasgow that we studied, but you want to make sure that you're covering both the CBD and the inner city. You also want to have a look at changes on the rural-urban fringe and this idea that there are a lot of problems relating to life on the urban fringe. This was studied both in class, and there's notes and diagrams that show you all of the issues and problems created by the expansion of cities, but we also covered this theme on our field trip when we visited the edge of the city. So you'll also want to have a look at the solutions to the problems of the expansion of cities. Finally, a theme in terms of the core knowledge is shantytowns, which is both the problems people experience living in shantytowns, and you'll have covered Dharavi in the city of Mumbai and all of the different issues that people have to live with by living in that particular environment. And finally, how can we solve those problems? So what are the different solutions we can use to life in the shantytown? Final part of an assessment in this particular topic is the map skills. So the map skills that you could be asked, and there definitely will be some questions. As a matter of fact, there'll be quite a few questions. You will need to be able to identify the three main urban zones, the CBD, the inner city, and the suburbs. You will need to be able to explain a development and why it's been located in a particular location. You will also need to consider the advantages and disadvantages of a proposed location. Those are the key questions that are being assessed in this assessment. The other two will not appear in this particular assessment, but there are urban map skills in your Google Classroom that do cover those key skills. Okay, so what I'd suggest you do is be aware that these are the questions. The classroom, human environments topics, if you click on there, you will see urban geography and urban OS map skills that cover all of the different themes that I've just talked about. So you can see some video tutorials that cover any of that. So if we just have a look at urban geography, you will have some past paper questions you can practice. You've also got videos on urban exam questions and the typical types of exam questions, and also walkthroughs on how you would answer them. What you can also use, if I just go back to the main classroom, in the human environments, is look at the map skills. So what are the key kind of map skills? And you'll see there are some tutorials that talk you through identifying urban land use zones and giving map evidence to explain the location of a development. And there's also some answering an urban question from 2015, which is just a review of a particular exam question that came up in that year. So those are the two key focus areas. If we just go back to Google Classroom, you're going to want to scroll down to your urban topic in the classwork task. And we haven't quite finished the shantytown material, so that will happen before the assessment itself. And you'll have completed all of these assignments. And if we scroll down to the map skills section, it's the urban map skills that are going to be assessed, not any of the other map skills that relate to other topic areas.